Hey everyone, my name is Roshan Sharma and I'm gonna tell you about bubble sort. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Bubble sort is a sorting algorithm which is based upon swapping of two variables. For example, we have an array 4, 2, 5, 1, 3. So here we can see that 4, 2, 5, 1, 3 is not in a sorted form. They are just randomly arranged. So what we can do in bubble sort, we compare first two elements, and if the left element is greater than the right element, then we swap it. For example, here we can see it's 4 and 2. 4 is greater than 2. That means what we will do, we will just swap them. So it will become 2, 4, 5, 1 and then 3. Now we can see there are two elements 4 and 5. 4 is less than 5, so there will be no swapping in between 4 and 5. Now we will jump to third part where we can see 5 and 1. 5 is greater than 1, so what we will do, we will swap it. So in the next time we will write like 2, 4, 1, then 5 and then 3. Alright, so now again we can see in the last two, 5 and 3, 5 is greater than 3, so we will again swap it. It will become 2, 4, 1, 3 and then 5. Now we can see that 5 is on its original place. Since it is the greatest among all these 5 numbers, so it should be at the last. Now again we will repeat the same cycle, and again we will see the swapping. For example, between 2 and 4 it's fine, so we will not swap it. Now in the next one we can see that 4 and 1 is less than 4, so we will swap it. 2, 1, 4, 3, 5. Now we can see 4 and 3. 4 is greater than 3, so we will swap it. 2, 1, 3, 4, 5. Now we can see that 4 and 5 has been sorted and it's on its original place. We can see now we will again repeat the same cycle to swap first three numbers. For example, 2, 1, 3, we can see it's not in a sorted manner, so what we will do, we will again repeat the same cycle to swap it. For example, 2 and 1, we can see that it should like 2 is greater than 1, so it should be swapped. So we will swap it and it will become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's sorted. So the whole bubble sort based on the comparison between left and the right element, and if the left element is greater than the right element, then just swap it, and if the right element is greater than the left element, then move to the next element till the whole list got sorted. So let's move on to the computer screen and see how does the syntax work. So we are on our computer screen. So I have already written this program. Let me explain it to you. Hash include istm.h, which is basically a header file. You must be knowing that. And then comes using namespace std, because I'm lazy. I don't want to write std everywhere wherever I use cout or cin. Then I took three variable I, j and temp. I and j will be helping me in the loops, and temp, that is temporary variable, it will be helping me in the swapping part. So first of all, I took an array of 10 elements. So elements are 10, 2, 0, 14, 43, 25, 18, 1, 5 and 45. First of all, I will be printing the unsorted list, that means the same. You can also take input using n, then you take input by user. Then this for loop will go to each element and check whether it is smaller or not. For example, if I go like this, 10, then it will compare 10 and 2. So since we can see that 10 is greater than 2, so it should be swapped. Then this if is basically to compare the left element, that means the element at index I and element at index I plus 1. If I is greater than I plus 1, then it should be swapped. So temporary variable, we will assign it with the element of index I, then replace it with the element of index j, and then in j we will write the index of element temp, which is basically index at I. So it will be swapped, and then we will simply print the sorted array. So let's run it. So you can see that this was my array 10, 2, 0, 14, 43, 25, 18, 1 and 45, and after sorting it became 1, 2, 5, 10, 14, 18, 25, 43, 45.